There we go. Now we're going back up the way we went the first time. Slow and steady wins the races. That was just luck. Come on. Let's try that again. So far it's not a good night for deaths. Way too many. Yes. Now, how do I defeat the dragon? One of those. Chasing your own tail there, mate. That was pointless. There we go. There we go. At least we got all the precursor orbs. I keep forgetting that name. I'm just gonna call them eggs. That's fine. Yes. It's down here. It's just an enemy. Let's do this one first. Oh, never mind. Throw into the guy if you don't want to, huh?
Stay alive.
Call it early night.
Think about not doing something like that again.
I'm not actually trying to do that. Oh, I forgot about this. Should go around that side, yes. Oh. Yeah. And you can always do a nice combo with a spin and then attack. Or attack and then a spin. But I do like jumping. It keeps you in the air a bit longer sometimes. Okay, now you should technically use this method to get across. Sorry, just hold on, guys. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, so now that works. Oh, okay. So blue and green has fireflies, and the red one has the power cell. We need to get across. Let's just go down the middle first. Take it this is where they come out, so we need to hit the button. I'm gonna try to jump something sneaky. Use this to get that side. Only going from the red one. Is there a time limit?
Quick! Follow that pipe! Yep, I'm dead. Oh, yeah. Oh,
Luckily got some time left in that one. Okay, so each one would be a time file. Can't go up there. Can't go across there. Probably have to go this way. Oh, keep getting lucky with that the timer there on the water. Okay, so that means we're going across like this. Sorry guys, this is going to be a bit time consuming. Go the other way. Hey, Alvin Vixen. Hey, what's up with you as well? How's the evening going? Do this time attack. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to redo all of that again. Oh. I must say, this is the slowest that we can cross. That's becoming more frustrating at the moment. Okay, so again for this one, I think the green one would be the easier one to do. So we're going to leave that for the last. Oh, that was close. Yes! Okay, that's one down. Yeah, I'm definitely struggling a bit tonight. But I must say we've actually played the tutorial last night. Well, 2 nights ago. So this is the actual difficulty of the game. It's a bit more complex, but I'm glad you have time to chill with us tonight. Thank you very much for choosing to chill with us. It's also awesome having you around. Thanks. So what was the first game that you've played, Vixen? Green this time. Green's down the middle. It should be the easy one to do. Just use those platforms. Not like that. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. Okay, so now the last one, and then we can carry on with this. Different type of quick. We missed something. Come on, Jak and Daxter. There we go. Boom. Buzzed. Okay, so that was definitely the wrong way coming. Don't fall in the water. That's simple. That's definitely not the way to go. Let's have a look around here. Clearly I'm missing something. This game was those box games. Also had the first PlayStation game by was Need for Speed. Oh, Need for Speed was an awesome game to play. It was, I think, it was actually one of the first racing games that I've actually played. And then, yeah, this was my first game, and then that was probably the first racing game. But must say that Need for Speed Most Wanted is still the best Need for Speed game that there was, and I'm very sad that they've botched all of the rest. Well, not botched, but the approach they're taking nowadays is not the old classic way. It looks like the retro games. Probably for the newer generation, but us older generations, we seem to enjoy the old feel towards games. Especially me, like during it was last year November. One of my colleagues, we were sitting at school after the exams, marking work was done. So we were basically just chilling at school, waiting for time to pass us by. Sorry about that. And we started playing Need for Speed Most Wanted on PlayStation 2 at work. It was awesome. Honestly, if they did a good remake of that for the PlayStation, not a remake, more like just a proper remaster, not the previous one that they've made now. That killed the game for me. That remaster was trying to get the older generation and the new generation together, and I feel like that wasn't the right move entirely. But that's how it happens from time to time. Games just don't live up to your expectations, especially a remastered one. But yeah, no, thanks for sharing. That's awesome. I must say, I myself enjoyed those athletics games. I remember we played it until the buttons were smashed and there was nothing left of that controller. And every single time you played, you at least tried to use an old controller, because your parents would get so upset if you smashed the new ones. Okay, that's all of them. Where do we go now? That's the bigger question. So we got this. Do we keep going up? Going down? Let's go over there and see what's that. But yeah, this was this, like I said in the title, this was the first game that I've played, and I literally played this game before we even had a PlayStation 2. It was still only in the restaurants that you could play this game, so I would sit there for as long as possible, as my parents allowed, play this, and sometimes that wasn't enough because they didn't have save cards, so you could only play up to a certain point, and then it was like, you can't go any further because the moment you need you have to leave and go home, which also sucked. Okay, let's see. I can't think we are done yet. It feels like we're supposed to be doing more. Friendly competition, you say? Always a game for an easy win. Nice. I like the style. But I promise you I'm not going down without a fight. That's for sure. I'm not making it easy for you though. We'll probably have to... Oh, sorry. That's the way we need to go there. Okay, awesome. Finally found it. Just die on the way there. But please, I'm more than game. More than game to take. We might have to have a little Olympics of our own someday. These guys are jumping down. There we go. That's 1, 2. Come on. Ouch! Oh, you got me there.
I was right behind you, Jak! Really?
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, literally, just right behind me. Not a good thing to say to another guy, eh? that in. Come on. Come on, boy. Come on. Come on. You got this. You got this. Yes. Then... Doesn't help, I can't see him. There's the other one. There we go. Okay. Now don't die. That's important. Yep. Exactly what I said, don't do. You've gone and done it. Else. Okay, so there's actually a lot to do here now. Need to get there. Let's see. The timer based. Damn, now that was lucky. Yo. Next, so my main plan at the moment, Vixen, is to be finishing Jak and Daxter and then starting Jak 2 and Jak 3. Hopefully being able to complete all 3 of these games. Part of my retro run, just reliving the memories. And then after that, I was talking to Kratos 2 nights ago about maybe even starting a God of War. But there's Warframe. Oh, the list is actually very long. It's Warframe, Far Cry. There was another one that No Man's Sky. There's a big list. There's a big list. But we'll definitely be hearing some of the chats. Hey there, Heartless. Nice seeing you tonight. Yeah, definitely. I've enjoyed God of War myself. But here's the caveat. I've never actually finished both of the new God of War and God of War Ragnarok. Actually got stuck at one point with God of War, and I was just so frustrated with the game. I was just like, I'm done with this, let me play some other game. And I ended up never returning, so I'll definitely be coming back for that game and then hopefully finishing it with you guys. And then completing God of War Ragnarok. I've started the game, got through the like the whole training area and the gameplay for the start of it, the prologue. There we go. But what happened was that I was getting into it and I realized I think I got all the way where I got the one god that we were supposed to get. I'm not gonna say too much to spoil it. But yeah, we got to that point and I was like, I have to go and finish number 1 first. Yeah, no, definitely I'm gonna need to push through. I can't. That's exactly why I never finished Ragnarok. Because I wanted to finish God of War first before starting off with God of War Ragnarok, or actually continuing further where I was, because I was at a point where so much of the previous game kept coming back that I realized I lost so much of the story that I have to go back. I need to push through that point. Like I said, it's not like I got stuck with like a boss fight. It was just I was in this one area and I just could not for the life of me figure out what was the next step. I retraced my steps. I went back completely out of the map, came back into the map, got back to the same point though, and I was just like stuck. I knew I was supposed to go somewhere. I just couldn't figure out where. And none of the guides that I've checked out helped me figuring out that specific part. I don't know if it was a glitch or it was just me being stupid. Probably being stupid. But I will definitely check that one out. Like I said, that was also a request from Kratos. So yeah, so we'll be checking that out. I'm very excited to play that with everyone, especially at that specific stage where I got so stuck that I wanted to lose it. Oh, that's fine, that's fine. Luckily we didn't lose too much progress. Just killing these guys again. But yeah, like I said, the big list. If there's any recommendations from your side, stuff that you want me to play for you, I would love to do that. Like there's a lot of newer games that I'm definitely keen on playing. We don't need to go back there now. Let's go this way. A lot of newer games. I know there's Satisfactory. Big long run through. I think like most people finish it after 4 or 5 tries. 4 or 5. Sorry, I definitely cannot do 2 things at the same time. I think the longest playthrough is over 1,000 hours. But most people finish at about 150 hours. But it's a difficult and a long game. Not difficult in the sense that it's hard to play, but there's a lot of management stuff that's going on in Satisfactory. Something that I love. There's also there's a new game now, Star Rapture. It looks awesome. That's definitely one on the list that I want to play. I think I already messed this puzzle up. Then there is The Last Caretakers. Yo, I saw that game and I was immediately like, this is a big story lore game. I'm gonna have to play sooner or later. But all the new games are coming out on PlayStation 5. So that's the other issue. At the moment I don't have a PlayStation 5. Do I enjoy choice-based games? Yes, I do enjoy choice-based games. As long as the choice-based game is very what's that word that I'm called? Like is able to grab me in the story, then I don't mind it. There is definitely an action-based, choice-based game which I love. Mass Effect, one of the best ones that I've ever played. I've actually recently finished that whole playthrough again from 1 to 3. I'm not big on Andromeda. Andromeda was it was a cool concept of the game, but I felt like they lacked a lot of what made Mass Effect a good game. But I do know that they've actually made a new Mass Effect, or they're in the process of making a new one. So I'm very excited to see the idea around it. I don't think there's much about Mass Effect. I'll definitely have a look at. If I think it's Bethesda. I might be saying that incorrectly. I think they might be the developer. I'll need to double check. Let's not take it anywhere. Let's check this side. There's Mass Effect. I know you get Oblivion, which is also Oblivion